So, what's so important that I had to stop pinching Scott before noon and write a script ripping off a TV show? What's the big secret?
You're looking at it.
Holy heartbreak! You got a portable Super Nintendo! Man, this is amazing!
That's not what I was talking about. That, on the other hand, is.
Well, it's cool, but it's not that cool.
Ah.
Dude, Cartoon Network is so gonna sue you.
I know.
Orange County back.
Megas XLR is
The coolest thing in the universe.
Come on, we need to make this a little formal. Sorry, I got excited. Megas XLR is a show that ran between 2004 and 2005 that, simply put, was about two freeloading slackers and a future soldier piloting a Jaeger.
It's Pacific Rim if we were the pilots. It's amazing. Just listen to this intro.
Living here in Jersey, fighting villains from afar.
Jersey? Like the British territory? I mean, if you consider Germans of World War II villains, I mean...
You gotta find first gear in your giant robot car.
I hate to ruin the flawless immersion of our intro, but we don't actually own a giant robot car. I don't even know what first gear is. I played Metal Slug, not Cruisin' USA.
You dig giant robot.
Hey, you don't know me. Well, he was right about the giant robot thing. Are these people stalking us?
I dig giant robot.
But who are you? Why do I need to know that the lead singer of this band likes giant robots? I mean, seriously.
We dig giant robots.
Wait, we? Oh boy, there's more of them. You might be right about that stalking thing.
Just dig giant robots.
I have to disagree. My ex-girlfriend dumped me because I asked her to see Pacific Rim.
That's because you already made her see it 7 times.
Nice.
Not convinced about the show yet? Well, we're going to summarize the first few episodes of Megas XLR for the sake of keeping some of the series a surprise if you're interested. However, this may not be the correct order due to some clashing information.
It all begins in the rather distant future of 3037, when we stubbornly believe that Ska is still not dead.
Earth is currently struggling in a fight against the Glorf. That sounds like a species from Rick and Morty. Who are fighting to take back their stolen war machine known as Megas.
Because desperate times call for desperate measures, a commander named Kiva Andrew is attempting to escape with the stolen war machine to a time of a pivotal battle. Why not try to do it before you're under attack? Forget it, we're nitpicking too much.
While Kiva is being transferred into Megas, the Glorf manage to attack and damage it in the process, separating Kiva from Megas as it malfunctions and prepares to warp to an undisclosed point in time.
Kiva decides to go after it, and the War Master of the Glorf, being more aggressive than General Sherman of the Civil War,
Hey, yo, what? Nobody knows who that is.
stubbornly forces the mothership into the time warp with Megas.
Oh no.
Then they were all destroyed within seconds.
No wonder the show didn't last long. It ends in the first episode.
In the present, we find our protagonist, Coop, revealing Megas, which she found in a junkyard for $2!
Ooh, was the portable Super Nintendo too?
Enough with the Nintendo.
After toying around with Megas for a bit, where's law enforcement in Jersey? This kinda seems like a big deal. Coop accidentally sets off the alarm, allowing Kiva to find them,
Kiva urgently tries to explain the importance of Megas.
which gets a response not much greater than...
Huh?
A fight ensues where Coop and Jamie defeat Kiva, with sheer luck might I add.
Oh, that's Jamie, by the way. Don't follow in his footsteps, kids.
Kiva then realizes that the time flux unit is broken, which Coop destroyed himself, meaning that Megas is trapped here in the present. To make matters worse, Coop's improvements to Megas make him the only person that's able to pilot it.
And he's not a very good pilot considering he accidentally signaled the Glorft army right to him.
Coop then challenges the entire army without any assistance,
Now it's fair.
and surprisingly holds his own.
The War Master decides to send in the UND, which is the equivalent of a bunch of Magnazones coming together to make some sort of abomination mega-evolution.
The bigger they are, the harder they...
All hope seems to be lost until a satellite that Megas accidentally hit crashes into the UND, forcing the War Master to retreat and be irrelevant for a few episodes. I thought he was one of the main villains.
Our heroes decide to get a burger, Kiva says something funny I guess, and then the credits show up. The second episode begins with a parody of BattleBots.
This may be the most brutal display of power ever.
There's not much more to say.
Magnanimous, who kinda looks like if Elvis Presley and MODOK had a baby, takes notice of Megas' skill and offers Coop the chance to join the arena.
We would make another joke about his appearance, but...
His head is a body with tiny arms and legs.
Just tiny little legs.
Coop agrees so that he can get some sort of Hulk Hogan belt for Megas. The crowd immediately hates him and expects him to lose, but Coop proceeds to easily thrash the competition.
Jamie does some gambling, comic relief, yeah. Anyways, while Kiva gathers spare parts for Megas, she comes across a sort of control room for the entire arena.
There's a parallel fight scene where Coop bashes a robot as Kiva pummels some guards. But then Tiny Legs, Magnanimous, tells Coop that he needs to intentionally lose the next match.
Because Coop's ego is higher than Jamie, he stubbornly continues to fight, so the managers of the arena begin to manipulate the field to constrict Megas.
Kiva overrides the traps from the control room, but she ends up getting captured along with Jamie after Magnanimous spots them. He warns Coop to give up the fight before he throws Coop's friends into a quantum singularity.
It's like a black hole, but portable and with a cooler name.
Due to poor communication, Coop thinks Jamie tells him to continue fighting, but Jamie and Kiva manage to escape anyway.
Jamie, if you drop me, you'll never find the planet of the space Amazons.
I still can't do it!
With great difficulty.
They land on Megas with no injuries.
Space logic!
And then Megas defeats every other combatant in the GCCF.
All at once, might I add. But Magnanimous disables Megas' systems, and it seems like our heroes are brown bread until Coop activates...
The jammer.
Okay.
The noise from the jammer is powerful enough to stun Magnanimous so Megas could get back on its feet.
Coop finishes off Tiny Legs, I'm not correcting myself again, and sends him off into the black hole.
The GCCF is destroyed and they travel to the planet of the Amazonian babes to Jamie's delight. And my delight, of course.
This episode begins because Coop wants a slushie.
Better known in this universe as a
Mega Slush. Mega Slush. Mega Slush. Mega Slush.
Stupid mega slot thing.
How dare you insult the Mega Slush? Thomas, get the show canceled right away.
I could do about the second season.
So after colliding with an invisible object, the crew decides to fly home. But little did they realize the invisible object they hit was cargo which, as a result of the collision, was hurtling towards Earth.
This cargo turns out to be Regis Mark V, a supposedly invincible robot that's rather self-advertising.
You are no match for the superior tactical abilities of the Regis Mark V. Regis shall turn this planet into a smoldering memory. Your feeble and non-fuel efficient modes of transportation are no match for the Regis Mark V, which will destroy all. Do not panic. You will all die.
I want to know what this guy's business card says. Once Regis destroys a Mega Slush machine, Coop decides to take matters into his own hands and destroy this episode's antagonist early.
Oh wait, invincible. Kiva eventually discovers Regis' ability to regenerate and augment.
So a chunk of the episode goes to the constant pattern of Regis rebuilding, saying something pretentious, getting annihilated, and a Mega Slush is destroyed somewhere in the process. Are you crying?
All those Mega Slushes. Gone!
You don't even know what they taste like.
Let the Mega Slush enter the archive of TV foods we will forever seek.
Anyways, Megas could always put up a good fight, so I'm sure it could easily handle this raging robot. I stand by my statement.
Well, now it's Regis Mark 5000.
It was somehow able to multiply itself several times over as Coop lamented his poor Mega Slush. And how does he respond? Pacific Rim, eat your heart out.
Unfortunately, Megas overheats and breaks down, leaving our heroes with nothing but a whole lot of exhaust fumes.
And yet pollution proves to be the solution because the smoke blots out the sun, revealing that Regis is completely solar powered.
So with enough smoke to cover the sun for 3 months, wouldn't that mostly kill everyone? Regis is disabled, Coop gets his diabetes, Mega Slush, Kiva gets a brain freeze, and a cliffhanger.
Well, that's the first 3 episodes of Megas XLR. Do we like it?
It's Megas XLR! Of course we do!
I mean, do you remember that one part where it's like he punches the zombie?
I know, they got so many references!
And they got
cheese
the
monster
huge
sword that comes out, and the big 8-ball thing, and they got the pixelator gun, they got all the buttons.
The War Master grabs
all the buttons.
Cthulhu!
Kinda looks like Davy Jones.
It's got fun action, goofy characters, tongue-in-cheek comedy, and a soundtrack that I'd be willing to put in my music library.
If you're curious about Megas XLR, the entire first season is on iTunes.
Second season too.
Other than that, well, the internet is your friend. Just search up Megas and give it a watch, even if it's through untraditional
But hey, Samurai Jack is coming back soon enough. Maybe Megas XLR will get the same treatment.
At least put it back on Toonami!
Anyways, be on the lookout for the next episode, where a kazoo player will give you a little philosophy.